All right. Now for the clay molds. Some of you may have seen these. These are molds that are designed typically for polymer clay use, but I find they work very well for clay. The first few times that you use them, you may find that your clay sticks a little bit to your project. So what I like to do is I like to take just a little bit of baby powder and just a regular studio brush and prime the mold with the brush. I'm just using a little bit of baby powder on the brush and just swirling it inside the mold. Now to make the mold, what you do is you take a little piece of clay. I like to judge the size I need by using food reference. This particular flour will work with a piece of clay that's about the size of a large grape. And what you do is you roll your clay into a nice smooth ball, set it into the mold, and pinch the mold from both sides. So I'm pushing on the bottom of the clay and the top of the clay. And then I like to use a studio tool. This needle tool works really well. Also, if you have wooden skewers, they're a little bit gentler on the clay. I take about a third of the clay and I scrape it off a little bit at a time to make it even with the top surface of the mold. And I'll smooth that out a little bit. And then I take my finger and I push it into the bottom of the clay mold and pop out the clay part, just like that. All right, and then you can attach that to your clay piece by taking your needle tool, scratching a little texture into the base of your clay, and a little bit of texture on your clay, and then set it down. Just like that, and you have a 3D adornment that you can put on your piece. These are some projects that we've done with a Girl Scout troop. This one right here, we have some letter molds, some flowers and some birds. This is just a regular pinch pot. And this is our fairy home. And we have a bunch of the little molds placed all over the fairy house. It's a great way to add a little bit of interest to Girl Scouts, homeschool, art classes, and summer camps. And there you go, rolling out ornaments and attaching small attachments.